Hi everybody, I'm Elisa and welcome to my channel Lunar Lise. Today we'll be doing a reading for the astrological sign Aries. And that can apply to you if it's any of your planets, or if you're a cross watcher, or if you just found your way here. If it resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't, then we can go ahead and move on. So the reading that I'll be focusing on is the first quarter moon in Aquarius that we just passed. Today's the 6th. But you know, we'll focus on that and this week-long energy till the 12th, which is the full moon in Taurus. So we're just gonna get a quick situation reading on what this energy is kind of calling your attention to at this time. Before we start, let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And I ask that we're grounded and present, open to receive messages, and that I can be a clear channel. All right, Aries. First two cards. Oh my God, that came flying out. That was the Page of Cups. So you're feeling, you're in the feels. Just the way that flew out. It's like my heart skipped. You know, it's kind of like it's like a big wave of emotion. And sorry about the dog, guys. Aria, please. And then we have the Four of Swords. Okay, it's the other card that we're looking at here. I was so into the Page of Cups energy. So either you expressed something and you kind of retreated, how the page is alone, and now you're kind of reflecting on that emotion, you know, with the mixture of the Four of Swords energy. So yeah, I just feel like either you're about to express something and maybe you're meditating meditating on it more before you do, which would be wise in the Mercury retrograde season that we're kind of experiencing. I think it'll kind of help you dig up maybe where you want to go with this emotion, what's really calling to you. And yeah, sorry about the dog. And yeah, you're just really taking that time because you have been hurt before. And it's not that you're being defensive, it's that you just know how to create boundaries now. I think that's it. So two more cards. We have the Star and then the Page of Swords. Yeah, so you're healing from I think either something that's really been on your mind. Hold on. Aria. Thank you. So yeah, you're finding hope in the situation. I think, you know, as you're gazing out onto the sea, looking at the stars, you're like, yeah, I see the signs. Maybe you're gonna do some more investigating. Just more kind of just clearing your head. I think that's what it's about, because there's a lot going on here. Oh, taking the time to heal. Two more cards. We have the Page of Wands and the Chariot. So yeah, I think you're gearing up to talk about something because it is an emotional offer. I'm seeing here with the Chariot card that is associated with the sign Cancer. So you know, I do feel like it's that energy. You're like, I've sat through the phases. I'm ready to, you know, let myself kind of come forward with this thing that I'm really passionate about, right? Because we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. This has really been on your mind. And you want to talk about it because you're ready to keep moving forward. I think that's beautiful, and I think what it feels like is that you're just taking your time, taking the steps that you need to do. Maybe there's another group of you that is being a little impatient about this, but maybe doing too much watching and not enough speaking. But ultimately, I think you're just waiting for the Star card, waiting for the sign and the Chariot to know when you need to go forward with this. I think you've asked, I think you've been specific, and yeah, there's a lot of faith, a lot of hope in that spread. So I'm going to get a Black Moon Astrology card to kind of go deeper into what this offer, what's really been on your mind. What do you want to move forward with? It's definitely something that you're passionate about. I've never done that, but I just did. I didn't even finish shuffling them together. I just took the cards. So anyway, yeah, we have Neptune, Sacrifice, and Mars, Force. So this is your card. This is the Emperor in this deck. And so you're really in like just embodying a lot of strength in this situation. You're understanding that you've had to take a perspective change. I believe this is the Hangman, which is, Pisces energy, as well as the planet Neptune, which rules Pisces. So it has been like you've been suspended, and I think maybe you still are, but you're just using your force to charge forward, knowing the sacrifices that you need to make, maybe cutting people out. You just know what you're gonna have to do to move forward, and that's a part of the Chariot energy that we're seeing here. You're closing these chapters for change, because this is, the Chariot's number 7, so it's because this is sorry, I can't really focus on that. This is about you wanting to move forward with being out of this weird headspace, because it's definitely been heavy, right? And maybe that's what the Four of Swords is indicating, is that your mind needs a rest, more, right? Less thinking, less ideas, and more action. All right, it feels really good though, and right, that's what I was kind of saying, is that it from the beginning of the reading there was just a lot of energy, and I caught the card, and that's just like you catching your energy. I think that's the Aries, the divine masculine energy that you're feeling, is that I got distracted by that card. It is that you're gonna know when it's the right time to communicate. So we're gonna do 2 cards, and 2 cards flipped out, and then we have 1 here on the bottom that I'm gonna take too. So 3. And just as I was saying, this whole time I was like, oh my god, this is like so cool. So you're waiting for the sign, right? The synchronicity. You're like, I'm asking for it. 7 and 8 is a 15. And here we have I'm going to make these a 15 as well, which altogether, both of those numbers equals a 6. And so this is a huge message about love. That's how I'm seeing it using numerology, but because this is the numerology deck. But yeah, you just, what's even cooler, guys, is what's next is perseverance and leadership, right? And these colors, they're nuts. They're just totally matching up too, right? Because we have red here with leadership. You ending this cycle, you manifesting this new thing that you want. And here we have perseverance with the Neptune card, right? You're pushing through this fucking energy. You're like, oh my god, I feel like maybe I'm going insane here with the Page of Swords. It's just been like your mind is wrapping around in circles. You have all this energy with the Page of Wands, and the pages are associated with a younger energy, a younger age group, so it's it can be a little bit immature, but because you're totally in your force and knowing what you need to do to take leadership, it's kind of just it's really beautiful, and you're really just believing in the signs, because you're like, what, I've the signs that I've been asking for, the things that I've been seeing, the experiences I've been having have really changed your perspective, and you're like, well, I'm just gonna trust. I'm just gonna trust. So I'm gonna pull a Butterfly Enchanted Blossoms card real quick. Yeah, inspiration. This has been a transformative time in your life. You're truly finding your passion, the things that you want to do, knowing, again, where you need to take leadership in your life. Healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay tuned. Stay true to your path as a healer. Yeah, so right, this is talking about that perseverance. You're seeing all the things that you've done and how they're not only benefiting you but the people around you, and you're like, man, the more that I give, the more that I'm receiving. And that's like, and you're just really loving that because you are healing and you're seeing it, you're believing it, right? The star card was here. You're the healer. That's the thing that you're passionate about now. You're finding the thing that brings you all this fulfillment, and it's really, really new. It's really new, but it's really exciting. I'm going to do Shamanic Healing Oracle, and then I'm going to end it with the Moonology card. So yeah, we have joy, right? What am I saying? You're finding the thing, this 4, you're finding the stability and the structure, the perseverance, right? Here we had a number 4 with the Numerology card. Of what you, of the work that you want to do. You're following your intuition. You're saying like, man, the greatest message here is love. And you're so happy, right? And what I think is beautiful is that you're realizing that it's just the beginning, and your world is expanding. Your world's expanding, Aries. And that is very exciting. So let me do a Moonology card, and we'll go ahead and wrap things up. And now we have nothing yet is set in stone, mutable moon. So we're not going to a mutable moon. We're going to a fixed moon, which is the moon in Taurus. And so I think this has to do with the overall page energy that you're seeing here. It's like it's saying, okay, we're really excited. Your emotions are new, and I think what it's saying is nothing yet is set in stone. Is not only do you have to watch, like, right, your force and your perseverance, look at the big picture and see that, again, that your universe is expanding, right? This is only the beginning. So maybe if during a little bit here with the 4 swords, if you're feeling disheartened or tired, and it's hard for you to persevere through this, it's saying, okay, like, nothing is set in stone. It can go any way. It's been a bumpy ride. It's not that like that's gonna stop, but you are seeing that, like, the big picture. And I think that's a beautiful reading, Aries. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have an Instagram and Facebook, which you can find below in the description box. And I do private readings. So if you're interested in any of those things, please check it out. I'll see you soon, Aries. And like, man, I'm still soaking up that energy because it's beautiful. Bye.